We're going to do things a little different tonight. Sherry usually leads off, and then I just follow up on her. I've got something that's been irking me a long time I'd like to talk about, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people in the same situation I'm in. For stupid reasons, I had lost my insurance.
Health insurance.
Health insurance quite a while back for no reason, but they kind of tried to justify it. I talked to the people. The one notice they said they sent, I didn't get. Then, of course, the second one I got, that they were canceling my insurance because they didn't have proof of my income. Well, I called the people I was supposed to call. The one girl at the insurance company, we were on a third-party call, said, don't worry about it, I froze it, everything's going to stay the way it is.
Who were you on the third-party call with?
With New Jersey, Get Covered.
Oh, okay, all right.
And that's the ones that were basically, So anyway, I talked to him, and he goes, well, yeah, they didn't before, but now they want a proof of income. So he asked how much I made. I told him. Wasn't hiding nothing. And he goes, okay. And then 2 minutes later, he comes back. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. They changed it up again. They don't care about it.
They don't care about what?
About my income.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So everything evidently is still the same. Yes, don't worry about it. So the girl from the insurance company is going, well, there you go. We're all set. You're all good. 3 times I asked her. Not her fault. Okay, I want to say that out. Not her fault. She tried to help me, and she did. In her eyes, she did help me, and in my eyes, she helped me. So, I don't know, maybe about a month later, I go to get my scripts, and they say, well, you have no insurance. I'm like, what? You have no insurance. Okay. Well, why? Oh, I don't know. You have to call the insurance company. They call them. They go, well, your policy has been canceled. For what reason? Gave me the same reason, again, that I had already dealt with a month before and supposedly was okay. I'm like, well, that's great. You know, nice to know. I'm trying to think out things, and I'm making it longer anyway. I'm trying to not drag this out. The main thing, they sent me a notice saying it was through the market. You made under a certain amount of money, they covered this part, that part, whatever. So their payment was $1,000 a month.
Now this is the state has to pay $1,000?
No. Yes, I apologize, yes.
Okay.
The state didn't pay it because they said I didn't have insurance. So they sent me a notice that I had to pay $1,000. I wanted to keep my insurance. So we're ricocheting around already. I'm told I'm canceled. Then I'm told if I send $1,000, I keep my insurance, so forth, so on.
Wait, why did you have to send $1,000?
Because they cover that every month.
Right.
Well, being that they said it was canceled and that I didn't have insurance, I needed to cover it. So I'm like, well, I don't have $1,000 to just outright send you. And once again, we were on a third-party call. So the girl from the insurance company goes, well, maybe they'll work it out for you where you can, or I apologize, I backed that up. The ones from Get Covered said, well, they can probably work out a payment plan with you. And straight out, the one from the insurance company said, oh, no, there's no payment plan. He's got to pay it straight up or he loses his insurance.
But you had already lost your insurance.
Yeah, granted you, a month already, I hadn't had insurance. So I'm like, this is great. I said, so I tell you what, I'll let the insurance go and I'll take the $200 hit and find other insurance in the meantime. oh no, that don't work. They won't allow you to do that. And I'm like, you know how you always get that one that's really good with you, or the one that's trying to bury you. For whatever reason, it was a full-blown Karen. That's the only way I can explain it. So she hung up, and then the one from Get Covered's going, I don't understand why they're doing this. I don't get it. I have no idea. I have no idea. So anyway, down the road, I went for blood work. So about 2 months down the road, I get a notice from the lab where I went that I owed them over $700 for the lab work.
Oh my God.
I had this done before all this other crap came up. Okay? And well, I can't pay this. So then, maybe a month later, I get a notice from the insurance company that I don't owe anything. Not the $1,000, not the $700 for the lab work. And I'm going, now you just canceled me out, telling me all this stuff, and now all of a sudden I don't owe anything. So why'd I get canceled out? You know, I'm trying to figure it out in my head. I can't get it straight.
Now, this is all because your employer doesn't cover you for health insurance. You had to find health insurance on your own?
Right.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm like, I started thinking about it, and I started getting bunked about it. We have people, our own people in this country, that are getting fined by states that continually do this, which, mind you,
Wait, what do you mean by fined?
if you don't have insurance, you get fined each month.
Who fined
The state
the state that you live in fined
fines
you
Yes.
$200 a month?
Something on that order, yeah, but you get fined every month. So I'm like, this makes no sense. You
And-
got, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm
fine.
trying to
I know,
understand
I know.
this because it doesn't make sense. You can't afford. Your employer doesn't supply health insurance, so you have to get health insurance on your own.
Right.
And with the cost of health insurance, thank God that I have insurance that is fairly good. You have to find your own health insurance, which everybody knows is sky high.
Right.
So now there was a program like through the state. If you made a certain amount of money,
It was the market. Through the market. If you made under a certain amount of money, you could get insurance. And it was low. It was a low payment.
and probably horrible coverage.
No, I can't say that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
The first time around, it was. I needed a $3,700 deductible.
That's crazy.
Never meant it. Never meant it.
So you had to pay. You had to pay the insurance company
Right.
and pay all your bills.
Right.
And if you didn't hit $3,700
Right.
for the year, right?
Mhm.
Then you just eat all of that money together.
Plain English, eat shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but here's the good factor, as it was explained to me from the woman at the insurance company. Well, if you ever have to go in the hospital, why would I be looking to go in the hospital to save money on my insurance and meet my deductible? Does that make sense to you?
So what they want you to do is every time you sneeze, go to the ER.
Regardless, I wouldn't say she said that, but what she was trying to make it better, which just made me more pissed off. Well, if you ever have to go to the hospital, So anyway, so by the time it came tax time, I was 7 months without insurance.
Wait, you were 7 months and they charged you $200.
I don't know if it's 200. I just know you get charged for each month you don't have insurance. I think it's 200 if you don't have 1 month.
And it could be more if you have.
Well, yeah, each month adds up.
Each
It's-
month they add
It's
more
not,
and more money.
It's not. I don't know for sure if it's 200 a month, but each month adds up. Every month you're without insurance, they raise whatever the fine is on you.
Oh my God.
So, and then come tax time, you put in, you get a nice return coming, and they wipe it out with the fines for the insurance. It's
That-
called a 1095 sheet,
That's ridiculous.
and it's already marked off on there when you had insurance, when you didn't. So, well, the 1 year I
Who
lost.
put that in effect?
What state we live in?
Oh, New Jersey did that? Or was this federal first?
No, if you remember when Trump got in as president the first time around, he did away with it the first day he was in. Said that you didn't have to have insurance,
Right.
and then you had certain states and certain governors who said, yeah, we're gonna keep this and just fine the people.
So it went from federal down to state. So
Right.
let the states handle what they may.
Right, and it's not every state. A lot of states don't fine you for not having insurance.
Well, good old Jersey.
So that tells you who our governor is and why we're where we're at. So anyway, where did I leave off at?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I was just trying to get
That's okay.
this straight in my head because it's ridiculous. If you make under a certain amount of money and your employer don't provide health insurance, but yet if you don't have health insurance, you're going to be fined, and each month the fine goes up,
Mhm.
but yet you don't make enough money to afford insurance, and they don't have, you probably make too much money to have Medicaid.
Right.
That's inconceivable.
Speaking of Medicaid, this is when I started getting burned up. When they had all this crap
Oh.
on TV about the illegals and all this. Here I am, a legal resident, a lot more people than me in the same situation. We're going to get fined at tax time, but you got all these illegals walking across the border and having a ticket handed to them. Here, go get your insurance. Here, go get your cash. And we're sitting here busting our hump.
And driver's license too, right?
Driver's license too. Busting our hump in our country, trying to do what we can do, and we get slammed while these people have everything handed to them.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean. I'm sorry.
Go.
And that just brought to mind what I seen on the news the other night about that bad truck accident
Right.
with I don't know where the guy was from, but he couldn't speak English, but yet they gave him a CDL. I know you have a CDL.
Right. He got 2 out of 20 questions right.
Wow.
Shouldn't even been behind the wheel.
And you have to jump through hoops to
Right.
keep your CDL.
Right.
I know what he goes through with that CDL. Wow. And yet he was handed a CDL in another state, right?
I don't remember which state it was, but yeah. But it's an ongoing thing with all the states.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
alright.
you, but
It's fine.
oh my God.
So anyway,
Shit show.
you got these people getting things handed to them, hand over hand. Some of us need a little assistance. I'm not talking about social services, but like with the insurance. And right away, they yanked the carpet out from under you. And they probably handed my carpet to one of the illegals.
Well, that's no more, right?
When Trump come in, I think, I'm not sure. That
I guess
he
look
cut it
that
off.
up because.
Well, the states are trying to continue with
Oh
it.
my God.
Some states.
No, well, we're considered a blue state.
Not for long.
Well, right now we are now.
Yeah, but they continue FO. That's all I got to say. because he's going state to state, and it's ridiculous. So I don't get their thinking. And here's a guy who's finding people that can't do the insurance that supposedly had an illegal living in an apartment over his garage.
Yeah, was that? Yeah, but that was back and forth, wasn't it? Was it?
I said I don't know for sure.
Supposedly he had said he did,
Right.
and then I guess, his brain started working again, and he retracted it, and he said, "No, I didn't say that." I don't know. Go back wherever you have to investigate it, and then
look it up for yourself. Definitely look it up for yourself.
But supposedly they had him saying it that, well, we're not a sanctuary state, right? Are we? We are.
Where you been?
I don't know. You know what? This whole crap that's going on in this world nowadays has got me so confused and boggled that if I was to listen to everything and try to find everything, I'd be crazier than I am now. From one day to the next, it's like a freaking soap opera.
But then they say, "Oh, you're racist. You're prejudiced." No, you go through this yourself personally, and then look what's happening on that side, and see how you feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, he works hard, and it's not his fault that because he's a truck driving a driver, that their company does not pay for insurance. And that too, I thought that was mandatory over a certain amount of people. Or did that change too?
I never knew it was a law, but no, it's not mandatory.
At one point, I think it was. Again, look it up. If I remember correctly, when I was working, if you had under a certain amount of employees, you didn't have to. But if you had over a certain amount of employees, you did. Then again, a lot of companies somehow, some way got around it. But it really, that's horrible. I mean, like, I know, like I said, I have insurance, and even with my insurance, I can't afford the deductibles. And I have pretty good insurance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But add it up, and it's like, wow. So, and you have a lot of medications that you take.
Right.
I mean, he takes a lot of thank the good Lord up above, I take one medication. 2 if I have to. But one medication that I do need. But you have like what?
5.
5. And when he goes to take his medicine, I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm like, do you need all that? Like, can you go back to your doctor and have him reevaluate you? Because I just never seen somebody take like so much medication. It's like, is it all needed? Like, I have to question it. But that's not, and you have to pay for all that, right?
A certain amount, yeah.
So you're damned if you don't have insurance, because instead of saying, okay, well, it's $50 a month for every month you don't have insurance, and when you do your income tax, we'll take off however many months at $50 a month. But what you're telling me is, just say this. I don't know the numbers, and I'm sure you don't. Say the first month is. What you're saying to me are, like I said, I could see. I can't even see that, because I can't even fathom that. Your employer doesn't provide health insurance.
This has got nothing to do with the employer.
Well, I'm just saying, it starts. Your employer doesn't provide health insurance. You can't get Medicaid because you make over a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get insurance on your own. But then you have to pay through the nose for your personal insurance that you have to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, if you don't have it, the 1 month is, let's just say, I'm going to fictional numbers. The first month is $100 fine. The second month is maybe $150 fine.
On something on that order, yeah.
And the time, if you don't have it for 12 months, you're up to quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Then when you go to file your income tax, they're like, gimme.
Yeah.
And take your income tax.
Well, whatever it equals out to, yeah. Whatever the fine equals out to, they take. Yeah.
I get. Everybody needs health insurance. But if you can't afford it,
But that's the thing. I had insurance I could afford, and they took it away from me.
because they said you made too much money.
No. They didn't have proof of income.
Oh, they didn't have proof of income.
Right. So they didn't know how much I was making. So.
I think that's absolutely ridiculous. There has to be, well, again,
And the only reason I found out that I was canceled, because when I went to get my script, the one prescription was almost $400 for one script.
and he's on 5. Even if it's $100, that's $500 a month. A month.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's just
No wonder why you're pissed.
I want the governor to justify to me and all the others that this was done to why it's okay to cancel out the legal people that live in this country, in this state, and then people just walk in from another country and have everything handed to them.
That I can't say, no matter what. I don't care what state you live in. If you're here, if you walk over that line, okay, without proper documentation, just like everybody else did, well, did it the right way, and they start handing you stuff left and right.
Of course they're going to come. When you?
Well, yeah, of course they're going to come. Yeah, but how about all the people who came here and worked hard to get here?
Did it the right way.
Right, with the immigration and the visas and the endless interviews and all that whole and paperwork.
10 years. They said roughly 10 years to get in the country. And these people just walk in and get things handed to them. And that we're racist and prejudiced. No, we're not. I don't have a problem with people that do it the right way. I welcome them. It's the people that do it the way they're doing it.
Well, I'm sure their own people would be pissed off at
They
them
are.
too. Yeah. I mean, they're probably saying, use SOB. Here, I worked my ass off to get to this country, to make a better life for me. And you're sailing over here, and honest to God, half of them are ne'er-do-wells.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them are, well, they're criminals right from the get-go. I don't care if you've never done a crime in your life.
Right.
You're a criminal because you just did something illegal.
Yeah.
You just stepped over that line that you were not supposed to. Guarantee we can't go to their country and do that. We'd be thrown in a damn who's got.
Mexico, 2 years.
Yeah.
If they catch you in their country illegally.
Welcome. Yeah.
So.
And a lot of countries won't even let you become a citizen.
No.
Of
They don't want you.
Yeah. I know this is about health insurance, but
well, it all blends in together.
It does. It does, and it's disgusting. And I'm sure Trump has made moves.
I don't know. I was surprised. I thought that'd be like one of the first things he would do.
Well, they're doing big.
No, I understand that. I back Trump 100%. It's not what I'm saying, but I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm tired of everybody taking my money out of my pocket and me ending up with nothing. I'm real tired of it.
I hear him on the phone calling this one and calling that one. I'm like, who are you calling now? So I'll sit next to him or lay next to him and I'll put my 2 cents in, and right away they're like, well, who's that? You can't have nobody else on the call. Lady, shut the hell up. Because you know what? You're blowing smoke up his ass. And I have my 2 cents to put in. Well, what is her name? Who is she to you?
And do you give her permission? No. She's just sitting here while I'm talking. But they got to cover their own ass too. So yeah, I get it.
Because you know what? I fight and he's more timid than I am.
Timid? Really?
Timid as far as your temper. Because I get fired up and I want to know answers. And you see how I am.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see that he's not going at him or not, I don't know how to say it. If I know the questions to ask because I want the answers, then right away they don't want, well, who is that? Does she have authorization to talk to us? There can't be somebody else on the line. Bitch, excuse me, but bitch, I'm not on the line. I'm sitting here next to him. I hear you. You're on speaker. Now answer my question. Why this and why that? And it's not good. It's just not good. I just can't comprehend that you get fined for. That's what I can't comprehend. It's never good not to have insurance. I know that they used to, and I don't even know this anymore. That say, God forbid, you went to the hospital and you couldn't afford to be in the hospital, you would have to fill out some kind of paperwork.
Right. Charity care. That's
it. Do they even have that anymore?
Did away with it.
What the F? What? Like, my blood pressure's going sky high. Because I see how he suffers with this. Okay, so he's working and working and working and working. Okay, he's not healthy per se with everything that's. I mean, it would bring on his illnesses with going through this. And if it's on the state level, shame on you, Governor, for letting your own people go on through this. Like, make another program. All right? Okay, I don't care. You want to give whatever, your Medicaid away? Then how about a step in between the Medicaid and personal insurance that, that you can possibly afford. And to hell with these fines. The money grubbers. That's just out and out money grubbers. Okay, so they can't make the money. Make this make sense to me. They can't make the money to afford insurance. So we're going to fine them. But we're not going to fine them just $100. We're going to double it or whatever, add on to it every month that they can't afford it. So when this poor shop works all year long, we're going to take his income tax. And we're going to smile while we're doing it. But yet, God forbid, if he needs to have to go to hospital or the doctors, and you do, because doctors don't give you medication out of the blue, you have to go see them.
Right.
And I mean, I do know a little bit about this last one you got, which I think is utterly ridiculous in my eyes.
That's when I got what?
This insurance you got is utterly ridiculous. Now, he has a heart condition.
Right.
And he has diabetes. And not to mention, he has to have DOT physicals.
Right.
Okay, but yet, it's with the insurance that he was able to get now, you're only allowed two specialists
visits
a year. Make that make sense to me. Number one, you need to go to specialists for the heart condition alone. Let's just use that. And then you need to go to a specialist because you need your DOT. So whatever's wrong with you, automatically they send you to a specialist.
The stress test isn't considered as going to your specialist. That's a completely different test. That's just considered as a test.
Okay. And you can have as many tests as you want?
I don't know about that one. And then I'm only allowed to see my primary 3 times a year. But this is the insurance I had to take because I was fighting to get cover. But it's just I don't know. If there's anybody else out there experiencing this,
yeah, like please comment. Let us know. Like if somebody else is going through this.
And let me,
yeah, especially if you're in the state of New Jersey.
Let me know if you figured out anything.
Well, thank God, and I didn't know this until I talked to my girlfriend. That because I was confused when we were talking, and then her husband got online. That when you hit 65, you automatically have to, whether you're working or not. You have to apply for Medicare.
Yeah, see, I didn't think you could get that until you actually retired. I didn't know
that either.
So it's a good thing he said something because they fine you for that too.
Yes. Because she's like, we're going to get fined if I don't apply. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So after talking to her husband, and he explained things to me, I'm like, so come October, she'll be 65. So she has to apply for Medicare, which is good because I told her, like, I'm just going to tell you, I'm with Chapter because,
not affiliated.
No, we have nothing to do with them. Actually, we got them through Squirrel Tribe and Kevin,
Michelle and Kevin,
47.
Yeah, husband and wife.
Yeah, Kevin and Michelle. Which I said, okay, and it took me a while too because they kept on having their little.
We got tired of hearing about it.
But they're cute.
I'm talking about the clover. We got.
It's called Chapter.
Or Chapter.
But Chapter was the one who. I'm not sure how he did it. It was just so confusing. because I have to research things and research them and research them and research them again before I make any kind of move. And they were very helpful. And so I doubt they'll ever see our channel, but if they do, Squirrel Tribe, Michelle, thank you very much. And Kevin, her husband, thank you very much, because they really are good insurance. And like I said, I'm not affiliated with them at all outside of being a member now. So I told my girlfriend, here's the number. The minute that you apply, call them. And, he has to wait, what?
Next year.
Next year.
That's the other thing, Trump. He supposedly was going to drop the retirement age back down since Biden shot it up to 67. Here I am thinking I got one more year and I can retire. Yahoo. No, if I want full retirement, I got to go to 67.
But what was he saying? What was
maximum?
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought that it was 100% means 100%. No,
it's 120 at 70.
At 70. If
you make it that far,
so you can retire with no, let's say, deductions at 67. But if you wait to 70, which is the real retirement age?
No, it's not. 67 is a real retirement. 70 is like a bonus. If you go to extra 3 years, you get another 20% on top of what you were supposed to get.
Oh.
It's not, that's extra.
Oh.
And I'm not going to say the amount, but when he said what he was going to get, let me tell you something, extra, it's a hard way in because it won't make him a millionaire, but it's a substantial amount more.
Yeah, but at 70, you're already planting the daisies to climb up underneath them.
Well, this is true. Yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, I never heard of it before.
No, that I was like, what?
But
are you sure?
So yeah, I don't get it. It was supposed to go supposedly be put back down to 65, and it's still sitting at 67. Thanks to our man Biden. Adios. So don't let the computer hit you in the ass.
The computer. Oh, that's his son.
I know who it is.
Oh.
Jesus.
All right, Biden, I got it.
But yeah, definitely, and I'm sorry. I'm sure I didn't get way out of hand. I could have, but
yeah, but it's frustrating. Like, if as hot-headed as I am, if I have to go through, or I had to go through what he has been through, and a lot of stuff, like, I don't really, like, a lot of times I just walk out of your room, and because I got a big mouth, and he looks at me like, shh.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, no, I can't keep my mouth shut. No, ask this, ask that. No, supervisor, get a supervisor. So a lot of times I try to walk out his room because I don't want him like hitting a pillow at me or something. He would never do that. But I want to, like, I'm like, ah! I could never. I think I'd bust a blood vessel. Look at me the other day with today over stupid dog food. Stupid dog food. I don't like stupid people.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm going to say it. I don't like stupid people. And I think that if you're going to run a business, your customer service don't need to be on the other side of the world. You need to be here where your business is at. And again, I think I brought this up the last time. I had an issue again. Yes, I did. I brought it up with the bagels.
Yeah.
When I ordered the bagels and ended up with 12 cinnamon raisin bagels, which I don't even like. I think they're still sitting on the counter. I forgot about them.
Mhm.
And again, like I can't lift, and I'm gonna say this is gonna make me feel like a real wimp. I can't lift 55-pound bag of dog food. I just can't do it, especially with my shoulder. I mean, knock on wood. The shoulder is feeling a heck of a lot better. So what I did was I went onto the pet store and I had ordered the dog food, and I'm just gonna have it delivered. So again, hi baby, how you doing?
You trying to give me a hand up, are you?
This is one of my props. I'm sorry I had to do that.
It looks like they had no insurance.
Yeah. Yeah. This was a getaway. Oh, God. Anyway, so I ordered the dog food. And because me and my son share, we have 3 big dogs. And yeah, they're big eaters. And we feed them too much. And we feed ourselves too much. And yeah, everything gets overfed here. That's what you get when you're Italian. So anyway, I ordered it and off their website. And usually I call people. I don't like ordering off their website. If I can call them, I will. And I'm looking and it's saying order processing. I said, okay. So my son comes home and he's like, Ma, where's the dog food? And I'm like, well, it says that it's processing. I said, unfortunately, this one is gonna be delivered by DoorDash. I said, but what I did was I did a subscription where it will come every month. That way I ain't gonna worry about trying to catch him or Tristan or somebody to lug the dog food in the truck, out of the truck, up the steps, in the house, and have the 3 massive dogs jump on me because there's dog food. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And he says, Ma, do you know what time it is? And I'm like, yeah, it's like 9:30. He goes, they're closed. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So I called over to Petco. Sure enough, they were closed. So then I call over to DoorDash. And they said that that the order was there. Oh, but you're not scheduled to be delivered until tomorrow. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, no. I said, if I order a hamburger from McDonald's, you're going to schedule me tomorrow to pick it up? I said, that's bullcrap. I want to speak to a supervisor. Well, I never got the supervisor that night. So, this morning at 9:05, when they open at 9, I called like 7 times over to the dog food place. Finally, nobody would pick up.
Right.
So what I did was, it says, customer service, grooming. I said, I went down every number until somebody picked up. I went to grooming. I went to this. I went to that. So I finally asked somebody in grooming. I says, I know that you're in grooming, but I got to find out about my dog food. I know you can look out your window and see the customer service. Can you please go over there and tell them to pick up the damn phone? She goes, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. And well, our phones has been out. Both stink. Both stink. Nobody never picks up there. So anyway, to make a long story short, I talk to them. I'm like, "Where's my dog food? I'm ready to fight." Because now, the dogs, we just gave them the last of their food, and I need their dog food. Well, we've had it sitting here since last night. What are you talking about? I talked to DoorDash, and DoorDash said that you have it scheduled for today at 5 o'clock. She goes, "No, it's been sitting right here. Nobody came to get it. You have to call DoorDash." So I called DoorDash back. Am I boring you?
Go.
Oh.
I don't know. What did you want me to do, though?
I don't know. I was waiting for some snores to come out. So anyway, I called DoorDash. I don't even know if you know all this. And DoorDash is still trying to put me off. I went off on this lady so bad. I asked for a supervisor. They had to email somebody to give me a supervisor. So I said to her, and I shouldn't have said this, but I was like, I don't know what country you're in, but here, usually your supervisor is sitting a couple of seats over from you or an office away from you. Why would you have to email somebody? I'm going to speak to somebody right now. So anyway, make a long story short, again, I get a supervisor on one. I said, I want that food here within an hour. I says, you people are gotten so bad. I said, not to mention, I have to talk to Goshwash somewhere. I didn't want to say any names because I really don't know where they're from. I says, and you're trying to tell me that it's scheduled for today. And then I pulled the hamburger routine. And I said to her, I said, so if I ordered McDonald's, you're going to tell me that I have to schedule you? I said, no, that's bull stink. I said, I want that food here within an hour. I says, I will wait on this phone until I hear that there's a dasher on their way to pick up that food. And I says, and you know what? You better take that tip away. And then I thought about it. It's not the dasher's fault. Says, never mind, leave the tip on. But I would not get off that phone until she said, oh, the dasher's on his way. Gee, if I didn't bitch and I didn't act like what do you call it, Karen?
Yeah.
Like a Karen, I wouldn't have got my way.
Although you were legit, Karens aren't legit.
Oh. Okay, so I wasn't a Karen.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't handle stupid people. And damn it to hell, if you're going to run a company, run it from the country that you're in. And that's just my personal opinion. So whoever don't like it can go fry an egg. I don't care.
You talk so tough.
But no, I'm dead serious. Oh, God, I'm getting fired up.
Go fry an egg.
Yeah, just go. I would say something else, but I just don't want to. I just don't.
Don't.
No, I ain't gonna. So I don't even know how we got on that subject.
I don't know. We went from healthcare all the way over to
because the people are stupid.
But it had nothing to do with people being stupid.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It had to do with a situation that it shouldn't be.
Yeah, people are stupid.
Okay.
Because you're gonna charge somebody because they can't afford insurance, so they don't have insurance. So you're gonna charge them, and then well, let's hit them more again. Let's hit them again. Let's kick them while they're down a little bit harder. Let's just have them bend over and put their foot right up their behind.
You got to relax a little bit.
You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Oh, I get so mad. Oh, I get so mad.
Although you have insurance, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yes, I do.
I was teasing you, Sheriff.
Yes, I do. And thank God I got this insurance that I got now. Because when I had my other insurance, believe me, I think they had my number memorized. Because they were the worst insurance. The worst. I think they made up their prices as they went along. But anyway, I'm sure that, you know what, you're You just seen the red come out in me. So I just hate people who are stupid. Do your job the right way. Or, like, God forbid, stop sticking your hands in other people's pocket, especially if there's a hole in it. You might grab something you don't want to. Oh, God. Oh, okay. This world is a crazy, crazy place. And all of my 62 years now.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought I'd hit 62. I still think I'm young.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh, well. I get the Peter Pan syndrome.
She thinks she's got the Peter Pan syndrome.
Well. How about those Mets? That's pretty scary, because I used to have a crush on Rusty Staub.
Yes.
That tells you how old I am. Yeah.
Well, hell, what was you, all of 13?
I don't know. What year was it? And then I remember Catfish Hunter as the pitcher for Yankees. And Muhammad Ali. Oh my God. Fight like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Nobody can beat Muhammad Ali. We gotta go, because I'm getting like slapstick. Okay.
Don't forget, it would really be appreciated, man, just to know. I don't want to see anybody else in this position, but to know that I'm not sitting here alone going through this, that they're really screwing with us. I guess maybe it'd be nice that they weren't, and maybe I'm an isolated case. But just to see how devious our state really is, and our insurance companies.
Insurance companies, yeah. Well, one's on the saddle and the other was on the horse's back, so it's two the same.
What?
What?
What'd you just say?
One is forget it. I ain't even gonna try to explain it to
That's
you.
what I thought.
You don't get it. Never mind.
I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't listening. Jeez.
Anyway, it's a damn shame. If you're going through what he is, or did go through what he did, please comment. You know what? Please comment no matter what. As a matter of fact, I have an assignment for everybody.
Assignment?
It's an assignment, yes. Teacher. The teacher's in the house. We have minimal right now, because we're new to YouTube. We have minimal subscribers. But I'd be dad burn if I know who any of them. I know 2 who they are. If you're subscribed to our channel, can you just say, hi, I am? Or
Don't have to. Their email comes up. They don't have to say that. Just say hi.
yeah, just say hi.
Maybe put your first name. Because well, I was just thinking about her email doesn't have her name in it.
Ellie.
Well,
Yeah. But yeah, because I have been for months and it's driving me crazy. Like, I don't know who subscribed to us. And I know that it's minimal. And I'm nosy, and I just kind of like to, like, talk to you one-on-one. If I do know you personally, well, I'd like to talk to you no matter what, but nobody's commenting. But please, leave it in a comment. Hi, I am subscribed to you. I mean, at least I know, maybe I can narrow down those certain number that I have currently on my YouTube. and it helps me understand how everything is working. And if you want to really be nice, get your friends to subscribe to me. Maybe they can decipher what I just said and he couldn't. And we've been together forever and a day. So
Seems like 3.
seems like 30.
Well, I'm talking about day. Forever and 3 days.
A month of Sundays.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right, yeah. So anyway, please do me that favor. With that, we really gotta go.
I'm sure you're sad to see that, but yeah, we gotta go.
We do. Good night, sweetheart.
Don't ruin the video.
Please. Anyway, please be safe out there. It's a crazy, crazy world,
Yes,
and it's
ma'am.
only getting worse.
Yep.
It's only getting worse. Just please be safe out there, and watch your back, watch your front. Because with me, you don't know if I'm coming or going.
Ain't that the freaking truth?
I'm talking about my belly.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh!
You brought it up. I'm just playing along.
Oh!
Like I got room to talk to him.
Yeah. Santa Claus. All right, we gotta go. Have a good night.
Good night.
Be safe. Or day whenever I get this video up.
Be aware.
Please beware. Be very aware of your surroundings. And have a great day. We'll talk to you later.
Good night.